Hello aspirants, welcome to Time YouTube channel. Today's topic of discussion is grammatically correct sentences for IBPSPO and Clerk Prelim exam. Before we continue with our discussion, here is a small request. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel Time for Bank SSCCGLE yet, please do subscribe. And do press the bell icon so that you get the notifications of all the videos that are uploaded here on a regular basis, right? Now, let's read the directions. For each of the questions below, a sentence is written in 4 different ways. Select the grammatically correct option. Select the grammatically correct option. Keeping in view meaning and usage, and mark it as your answer. If none of the options is correct, mark none is correct as the answer. So, we have to pick the grammatically correct statement. Clear? Fine. So, in order to answer these questions correctly, you should have knowledge of grammar. Alright. And so, you have to revise all the topics in grammar, right, before you take grammar exercises. Right? Now, let's see. One quick look at all these. You see that all the sentences have similar words. All the sentences have same words. Alright, almost the same. So, what is the technique here? It's not that you read all the 4 sentences 4 times. If you read the 4 sentences independently, you may miss the correction. So, what's the best method here? Right, I want you to compare all the statements. Easy way to answer the question. And this is how you don't miss the correction also. Do you understand? So, what do? Amish Tripathi is an Indian columnist. I stop there. So, check. Amish Tripathi is an Indian columnist. What's the error? This is the error. Alright? Fine. And I explain the correction later. Right? Let's decide. Next one. Right. So, we identified one error when we read the first part of the sentence. Now, let's go to the second part. And author, check, and author, comma is there, correct. Known for his mythological novels, right, there is no correction here. Known for his mythological novels, this anyway we eliminated. Known for mythological novels, what is missing here? His is missing, wrong. Then, Amish Tripathi, here itself is the error. You should start the proper nouns with a capital letter. Very simple and straight correction. Understood? So, what's the answer? 1 is the answer. If you do it in this manner, like I did, right, taking the parts, then you can do it faster and you don't miss the correction also. You understand that? Now, what's the correction here? Amish Tripathi is an Indian, right, Indian, vowel sound. So, and should be used before vowel sounds. So, A is wrong, incorrect usage of article. That's a correction in the second sentence. Then what's wrong with the third sentence? Known for mythological novels. Whose mythological novels? Known for his mythological novels. He wrote the novels. You understand? So, for mythological novels is a common thing. But this is specific related to his novels. So, his is missing here. And this is a straight one. You should start with capital letters. Clear? So, our answer is 1. Right. You can do this confidently if you do it in this manner. You don't miss out because we are comparing the sentences. Apply the same thing to answer the other questions. Ready. The American best-selling author and screenwriter. Fine. The American best-selling author and screenwriter. Right. The American best-selling author and screenwriter. No correction. First line is perfect. Irving Wallace. Right. Correct. He is known for his meticulously researched novels. Fine. He is known for his. Alright. Let's check that. Okay. Have known for his. Right. You don't say have known. Have is wrong because singular. American best-selling author and screenwriter Irving Wallace is only one person. So, Irving Wallace, have is wrong. It should be has. Even then, you don't say has known, has been known. Wrong. So, this is completely irrelevant. Inappropriate. Then, were known. How can it be were known? He is a singular person, right? Singular. It's a singular noun. The American best-selling author and screenwriter Irving Wallace refers to only one person. So, what is wrong here? Eliminate. Subject and verb agreement, remember. And then has known, same story, we wrote it. Has known, have known is wrong again. Has been known for many years, right? Makes sense, but has known is completely out of the scope. So, answer is known. We are writing a general statement. So, when you write general statements, you should use only present tense. You understand the point? Alright. So, the American best-selling author and screenwriter Irving Wallace is known for his meticulously researched novels. If you look at it, the rest of the sentence is same. It's correct. Alright. Only verb correction is there. Answer tense correction is there. Answer is 1. Do you get it? Right. Next one. The term regard originates from the medieval custom. Alright. The term regard or originate. Look here. Regard originates. Correct. Singular. Originate is wrong. Alright. Singular subject, singular verb. Fine. So, we eliminate this one. Right. Originates. Okay. Originates. Okay. Done. Now, go to the next part. From the medieval custom, okay, from the medieval custom of, from medieval custom, right, wrong here. There should be the is missing, right. You are talking about a particular custom. So, definite article, the should be used before that. The medieval custom, particular, fine, right. Now, between 1 and 4, let's read them together. Originates from the medieval custom of dividing an army into 3 ward or 3 wards. 3 ward is wrong. Alright, so 3 wards, correct. Do you understand? Now, the term regard originates from the medieval custom of dividing an army into, divide into is correct expression, 3 wards, main, middle and rear. Got it? So, 4 is our answer. Is that clear? Right. Simple comparison. Next sentence. In many way, you don't say in many way, right? That's a common usage, in many ways. So, where is that in many ways? In many way is incorrect. We eliminate that. Alright, these 3 are same. Fusion shares characteristics with alchemy. Fusion share is wrong. Again, subject and verb agreement. Singular subject, singular verb. Right, fusion is singular. Fine? Right. Fusion shares characteristics with alchemy. Share with is correct expression. Share by is incorrect expression. Answer is 3. So, that's a preposition correction. Shares characteristics with alchemy. Right. What is alchemy? It's related to chemistry. Right. It attempts to turn base metals into gold. Got it? Share with is the correct expression. So, our answer is 3. Right. Next one. Destination weddings. Alright. One quick look. Destination weddings. Alright. Wedding is wrong. It should be plural. Okay. There is no comma here. Right. Let's look at it. Destination weddings which were all but forgotten. Right. Which were all but forgotten. Destination weddings were all but forgotten in the past few months are slowly picking up. Right. Weird structure. Right. If you read it, the structure is awkward. Right. We'll come back to that after we decide on the answer. Then, between 1 and 3, destination weddings which were all but forgotten in the past few months is slowly picking up. Right. Weddings is wrong. Again, subject and verb agreement. If you have a confusion, right, I mentioned earlier, what is that? Put what before the verb. What is slowly picking up? What is slowly picking up? Weddings. So, how can you say weddings is? So, it should be weddings are. Wrong. So, weddings are slowly picking up. Understood? So, 1 is our answer. Then, what about this one? Read it. Destination weddings were all but forgotten in the past few months are slowly picking up. Right. There is no connection here. It's a weird structure. Something is missing here. You can say destination weddings were all but forgotten in the past few months is okay. If you write only till here, it's okay. So, the sentence does not have the conjunction which is necessary. Alright. So, 1 is the answer. Next one. What should we do? Change in the directions. For each of the questions below, a sentence is written in 4 different ways. Select the grammatically correct option, keeping in view meaning and usage, and mark it as your answer. If none of the options is correct, mark none is correct as your answer. So, grammatically correct sentences. Okay, ready. Yeah, look at the 4 sentences. All the 4 sentences have almost similar words. So, read them in comparison. That's how you don't miss the correction. Ready. That family has lived in this village. That family has lived in this village. Till here, it's the same. No correction. Fine. So, focus more on the second side. Since timing immemorial, you don't say, that's not the usage. Right? For times immemorial, wrong. Since ages immemorial, wrong. Since time immemorial is the proper usage. If you have reading habit, you know these phrases easily, right? So, otherwise you have to practice them, alright, like looking forward to writing in that manner. So, answer is 3. That family has lived in this village since time immemorial. That is, they have been living here for a long, long time, right? 2 is the answer. Clear? Next one. The offices were relocated to Mumbai. Right, look at it. The offices were relocated to Mumbai. All have the same first part, no correction. Continue. More focus on the second part. With a view to saving on overheads and other costs. Alright. With a view to, alright, is a phrasal verb, alright, which should not be separated. With a view to what? Saving, right? With a view to saving is the correct expression. Alright, like looking forward to writing is the correct expression. So, we have to make a note of this type of phrasal verbs. Alright, fine. What's wrong with the second one? With view to is wrong. With view to save is incorrect. So, this is wrong. With views, no, that expression is not there at all. This is close. Is that not? Let's see. With a view to, alright, saves is wrong. You never use 2 saves, 2 runs, 2 jumps is just impossible, right? So, this is the incorrect expression. Fine. And what's your answer? Right. 1 is our answer. And remember, with a view to saving. Understood? Right. Make a note of all these, weird expressions or say all these typical expressions, right? You may not come across them regularly. Alright. And unless and until you read them, you can't guess the answer. It is not like, subject and verb agreement. Alright, not like that. If you know one, you can do the other ones also. If you have the clue, if you know the rule, you can correct all the subject verb agreement corrections. You can correct noun pronoun corrections easily. Understood? But this is different. Next one. The villagers took law into their own hands. Yeah, that's a common expression. Take law into one's hands is a common expression. What do you mean by take law into one's hands? Right. Take an action on your own, on one's own, without going to the police or the court. Do you understand? Right. So, you are not supposed to take law into, your hands. Alright. Let's see. The villagers took law into their own hands. Alright. Took law or took the law? Took the law. Alright. So, took law is wrong. Alright. The villagers took the law unto is wrong. Right? Not unto. The villagers took the law into their own hands. Alright. Yes. Look at these two. Took the law into their own hand. Wrong. Their own hand. There is plural. Villagers plural. Hand is singular. So, this is wrong. Okay. So, the villagers took the law into their own hands and nearly killed the child's murderer. Alright. So, answer is this one. The villagers took the law into their own hands is the correct expression. Take law into one's hands. Get it? So, between 1 and 3, what's the correction? The villagers took law into their own hands and nearly killed the child's murderer. Am I clear? Right. Next one. Leading politicians and other celebrities. Right. Look at it. Leading politicians and other celebrities. Correct. Must get used to. Right. See, get used to should be followed by ing. Remember. Must get used to being. So, everywhere being is there. This is correct. There is no correction here. Very good. Must get used to being in the limelight. Right. This is wrong. In the limelight is the correct expression. But let us eliminate the other choices before we decide. Under the limelight is wrong. Okay. In the limelight. What's the difference between the two? you may be confused. You may think that both are similar, right? How can there be two answers? That is a confusion. What should you do? Compare these two. What's the difference between the two? Limelight here is one word. Limelight here is written as two words, right? There may be a very simple and silly correction like this. So, minute difference between 2 and 3, you should be very careful. Alright. So, answer is, it should be one word only. So, this is wrong. Am I clear? So, our answer is 2. These are all based on common usages. Next one. After the end of the day, we don't say that. At the end of the day is the usage, right? So, after the end of the day wrong, at the end of day wrong, at ending of the day wrong. So, answer is at the end of the day. So, you can answer this question in just 2-3 seconds. Now, let's read. Right. At the end of the day, everyone agreed that they must find someone, fix the window and split air conditioners. Except this one, everything else is same in all the sentences. So, what's our answer? 4 is our answer. Right? Do you follow? Right. This is how you have to identify the errors in the sentences, looking at all the 4 statements at a time, comparing the words and phrases where there is a possibility of correction. Is that clear? Alright. And do join and subscribe our YouTube channel, Time for Bank Exams, and we give coaching to Bank, SSCCGL, Insurance, Railway and other related exams. You have videos on all these, and do join our Telegram channel, Instagram, Facebook, apart from our YouTube channel, and links to all these are given in the description box. And for classroom coaching, do contact your nearest time center, and for online courses, you can enroll at this URL. I hope you got some benefit from this discussion, and keep watching for more videos. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.